welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a one brand tutorial. I did do the e.l.f. one brand tutorial a while back and a lot of you liked that one, so I decided to do an all Wet n Wild brand tutorial. Wet n Wild just came out with a bunch of new products and I wanted to try them out. So I actually bought a lot of the products and I had some, so I was like, you know what, I have enough to do a whole one brand tutorial. So I decided to do it and I hope you guys enjoy it. I had a lot of fun doing it because I really like these products. I use a lot of them every day, so I'm really excited to show you guys what I came up with. And this is the look, and it's kind of something more natural with an eyeliner, but I do not have any falsies. I have my own eyelashes, which are itty bitty, but it is like a natural look. For me, it's a natural look. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see any more of these one brand tutorials I can do for you guys. And let's get started. So I primed my eyes with the concealer and my brows were done with the Wet n Wild Color Icon brow pencil. I want to say these are discontinued, but I'm not sure. This is Brunettes Do It Better. It is too dark for me, but I couldn't find my brown one. I do have a lighter one and I couldn't find it. I went ahead and primed my eyes already, and now I guess let's just get to the eyeshadow. And I have two palettes. I have more, but I couldn't find them. So I'm going to be using the Naked Truth and Walking on Eggshells. I'm going to kind of use, you know, some of these and some of these, kind of just to, you know, mix and match and get a look out of it. So let's see what we can come up with. So I'm done with the eyes. I did something very kind of simple, just because I'm very limited with the colors that I have. I didn't have a palette that had colors. It's mostly just neutral shades. So I just did a very everyday natural look, natural eye, and then I'm gonna add some eyeliner, and this is the Wet n Wild H2O proof eyeliner. So let's do eyeliner. After the eyeliner that I took forever on and I did off camera because I redid my eye 3 times, so I decided not to put it in. I am gonna do my mascara, and I am gonna be using Wet n Wild's Maxfanatic Cat Eye Mascara. So now we are going to go to the face, and I'm going to be using my new Wet n Wild primer. I just picked this up right before this video, so I have never tried it before and I'm hoping it's really good. The packaging reminds me of the LA Girl one, and I love my LA Girl primer. So let's see. So it's a white primer. It kind of looks like lotion. It's supposed to hide to refines pores, fills fine lines, brightens complexion, and even skin tone. So what I do want to say is the eyeshadows are so good. The matte shades are so much better. They're so creamy and so awesome to blend. The eyeliner that I use, I recommend it, but at the same time I don't know if it's my eyeliner or if they are all like that, but they get kind of sticky. It is the H201. It gets kind of sticky. I don't know if the regular one gets sticky, but the H201 does. So I'm kind of iffy on it, but I do like the final look of it. The primer feels really good on my face. It makes, I don't know, I feel like it absorbed pretty good and it feels pretty good. So now I'm going to go in with my new Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation, which I'm obsessed with. I am so happy they got out a new foundation, because foundation, I never tried it, but it never looked appealing to me. And this one, the packaging just feels so much like, it feels expensive, and it's not. It's like $6. So I love this little applicator. It makes it apply so much easier to your face. And this foundation is supposed to be for when you take pictures. It's supposed to not have a flashback, so that's pretty great to have on a foundation. I'm going with my Elise Cosmetics teardrop brush just to buff that in my face. Is on. The color is a little, like a tad too light for me. I feel like it is my color, but at the same time it feels too light, so I'm not sure. But I really like the way it feels on my face. The formula is super good, I'm not gonna lie. The one thing that I do not like is that it feels kind of sticky. So it's not a matte foundation. I feel like it does dry matte, but it doesn't feel matte, if that makes sense. And another thing, the smell is kind of like plasticky. I don't know how to explain that, but the smell kind of gets to you. It goes away after you blend it out and everything, but at the beginning you're gonna be like, whoa, you know, that smells kind of like, you're gonna smell the smell of the foundation until you kind of add more products. So besides that, I really like the foundation. I really like the way it looks. I have tried it with a flash and it does not flash back, so I really like that about it. And now we're going to use our new concealer. It's also from the Photofocus line. I think it's a whole line that they are getting out, the Photofocus. They also have like a face powder, but I didn't pick that up because I don't really use face powders a lot. So I just picked up the foundation and the concealer. What I do gotta say about the concealer, it's super crazy, since it is like a drugstore concealer, and it's actually like one of the most cheapest concealers out there. The concealer actually reminds me of the NARS Radiant concealer, which I think it's so weird, but the formula, the way it feels, the way it blends out, it's exactly like the NARS concealer. So it's super crazy, but I feel like it might be a dupe for it. The consistency of it, the feel of it, the creaminess, but it's also kind of like thick at the same time. Like it's not as thin as the Maybelline one. Like it is just so good. The next thing I just picked up right now, and it is the Makeup Stick Contour by Wet n Wild, of course, and I'm hoping it's a color I like. So let's contour. yeah, it's pretty good. I like warm tone contouring shades. I don't like cool tones. That's just me. So let's see how it blends out. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I love it. I love the shade. It just does a perfect contour. So I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna be using that a lot. And now I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette, which is all beat up, but thank God I have it because I did not want to buy it, especially because it's always sold out. So I am not going to bake my face because I don't know if they have a baking powder, like a loose powder. I didn't check. So I'm just going to use the banana shade to set my under eye and the contour shade to contour. Doing is I'm getting, it has a lot of fallout, like you can pick up a lot in one little brush stroke. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bake with it. So I'm putting like a ton of it on my face and then I will just wipe it off. So you can see I'm putting a lot. You're gonna think it's weird that it's a lot, but I'm gonna use it like to bake. Then I'm gonna contour. I'm gonna contour and just a little bit because it does have a lot of product. Clean it up with the banana powder, grab some on there and you can let it sit for 10 seconds or whatever, and then just wipe it off with a brush, the banana powder only. I'm gonna go in with Mellow Wine, which is my favorite blush by Wet n Wild, and I have a ton of their blushes, but this one has to be my favorite. Their blush is super pigmented, so you gotta be careful. If you see, I kind of went a little crazy on this cheek and it's kind of hard to fix it after. Just in case you're more of a lighter blush person, like some people don't like a lot of blush, you want to be careful when you dip your brush in there. You want to be really careful. And the last thing, and my most favorite thing from Wet n Wild and from anything from the drugstore, if y'all have been following me on Instagram, you know this is my favorite drugstore highlighter. And it is so crazy to even say a drugstore highlighter because some drugstore highlighters suck. This one is life. Like, I love it. I'm obsessed and I will never get rid of it. Hopefully they make it permanent because that I know of, it was just kind of, it was like limited edition, but hopefully they bring it back and they keep it because it is amazing. They will make tons of money with this because it is cool. It is just, it's perfect. It's perfect, you guys. So it is the perfect gold highlight, and if you wet your brush a little, it'll make it pop even more. Right now I'm just kind of dusting it over the high points of my face. But if I want a more intense highlight, I do go ahead and spray some setting spray on me. I don't have the Wet n Wild one, but I will pick that up soon. and you can add more after you spray your face. It'll make it pop more. And then last but not least is lipstick, and I'm going to be using just Peachy. It is such a beautiful color. It is my favorite color from these lipsticks. Such a pretty pink, like just such a girly pink, and I love it. It is so weird to wear a pink like this. I rarely wear pinks that are this pink, that are so like kind of like bubblegum pink, but this one is just so beautiful. So you guys, this is the final look of using just Wet n Wild products. I didn't use any other products besides the setting spray that I sprayed after, but besides that, everything else is Wet n Wild, and I am so excited. I love all these products. Honestly, I really do. This isn't a paid video or anything. I don't do those. I mean, nobody pays me to talk. So I really like them. The only thing that I did not like, which is the the eyeliner. The only thing I didn't like is the eyeliner, so I need to try the regular one, not the H2O one, to see if there's a difference, if it's not as sticky. I guess the stickiness is because it's H2O, because when I do wipe it with a wipey, it doesn't take off. It's very hard to take off, so that might be why it's like sticky. But besides that, everything else is so good. I don't know, I really like it. Really like the foundation, really like the concealer. The contour palette is to die for. Everything is under like $8, so it is so awesome. It's such a good brand. I really love Wet n Wild. I do need to pick up more other eyeshadows soon to maybe do more looks with just Wet n Wild products. If you guys would like to see that, or let me know what other brand, like an all brand tutorial you would like to see, so I can get that for you guys going. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. I love you guys so much, and I will see you on my next video. Bye bye, besos.